Welcome to episode 3 of the Pergola blog. Again, I haven't thought of a better name for it, but hey, whatever. So, I wanted to tell a story of my childhood. I had this affinity for McDonald's when I was a kid, and you know, there's still remnants of it now, but of course I don't eat that stuff. I don't like to eat that stuff. But, maybe on occasions when, because I do have young children and they like to go there. But I always thought about, like, why do I really like that? Anyway, so there's this time, and going back to when I lived in Los Angeles area, I lived in La Crescenta, and on 4th Street between Boston and Lauderdale. And we had this house. And now this house was owned by my brother's father's mom. And I think for some reason we rented it or something. I was young at the time. I think I might have been 11 or 12. So, anyway, times were tough. I remember that there was a co-worker of my mom's boyfriend at the time, Kevin, and he had a co-worker named Gene that needed a place to live, so we had a boarder, right? So we had someone who lived at our house. And I don't always remember now why things were, but I just remember there were periods of time when I would be alone with Gene. And this isn't weird, nothing like that. Remember, this is about eating at McDonald's and stuff. So sometimes I think that he would, be watching me or something. And he'd be hungry, and of course, I'm a kid, I love McDonald's, and he would be like, "Hey, Danny," and what? He's like, "Oh, do you want to go to McDonald's?" And I'm all, "Sure." But remember now, going to McDonald's back then was different. Basically, him going to McDonald's was he was sitting on the couch drinking beer, and he would pull some money out of his pocket and hand it to me, and he's all, "Make sure you get me, 2 Big Macs, 2 large order of fries, and whatever, of apple pie or something." And he's all, but the icing on the cake was, he's all, "And you get whatever you want." So basically, this was like the highlight of my day. I'm going to go to McDonald's and I can get whatever I want on somebody else's dime, because here I am, a young child. So I had a BMX bike. There's another story about the BMX bike that was painted burgundy. So the street, Boston, was very, very, very steep. If you've been to La Crescenta, you know what I'm talking about. It was steep. And at the top, I think it was called San Fernando Boulevard, is where the McDonald's was, and we were down on 4th Street. So it wasn't that easy. At least at the time, remember, I'm a little kid, and I'm thinking it was tough for me to ride my bike up that hill. So I would have to ride the bike up the hill to go to McDonald's, and I just remember being there and riding my bike thinking, like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna get McDonald's. I'm gonna get McDonald's." And I'd ride, and I'd pedal my bike, and I'd have to get off, and I'd be so out of breath that I'd have to walk because I was so excited. And then I'd get back and I'd try, and the last few steps getting towards the top was always very, very difficult, and I would pretty much have to walk my bike to get to that dang McDonald's, which was across San Fernando Boulevard. And so I'd go in there, get it, and then the whole way home, I'd have to, instead of having to brake instead of having to huff and puff to get up the hill, I had to brake to go all the way down. But it was like pure bliss. I had a big bag of McDonald's in my hand, and I'm going down this hill. I don't have to pedal. Sweat is drying off my forehead. I remember being in there going, trying to order, and getting back to the house. And then me and Gene would share this meal. Now, the thing I think is really strange about this was really important to me and exciting, and it was like I thought this was a great memory, but now I realize it wasn't a great memory because the fact is, like, I was basically doing a waiter on delivery for someone that lived in my mom's rented house and being rewarded with McDonald's, it was kind of like child slave labor or forced. I didn't seem like that at the time. Anyway, it's just kind of like sometimes you can feel like where you have a good memory, it'll become tainted when you get the realization of it. I still don't like McDonald's, but I still do like the memory of liking McDonald's. But the fact that I feel like I was taken advantage of, it's kind of sad. Anyway, that's my Pergola blog for tonight. Maybe I'll do another one tomorrow. Thanks for watching.